Anna is sentenced to serve her time in a juvenile prison for defending herself against her stepfather. The prison director, the guards, and even her fellow female inmates want to abuse her, but everything changes when she decides to lose her temper. One day, while Anna is playing the cello in her room, her stepfather enters the room and tries to force her. She resists and pushes him away, but in the process, he falls onto a sharp object that slices his throat, and he dies after a few minutes. Anna is arrested for her stepfather's murder and appears in court. She explains to the judges that her stepfather was trying to force her and that she pushed him away in self-defense, but her mother testifies against Anna, telling the judge that her husband would never have done such a thing because he was a good man. The judge sentences Anna and sends her to a juvenile correction center. Frank, the prison director, introduces himself to the new arrivals. Anna is then taken to her cell, where she meets Jeannie, who doesn't like to talk much and prefers to be alone. She feels an attraction to Anna and touches herself while watching her sleep. The next day, all the prisoners are taken to the yard for fresh air. Anna meets Cody, who warns her about all the problems she might face if she stays alone and offers Anna to join her gang. There are two girl gangs in the prison, the black gang led by Killa and the white gang led by Cody. Anna wants to stay alone and refuses the offer. Later, Cody approaches the young girl again to convince her to join them in exchange for friendship and protection. Despite bringing the whole gang to intimidate her, Anna still refuses to join and turns her back on them. Feeling insulted, Cody and her henchwomen take Anna to a room where they assault her. She is then taken to the infirmary for treatment. The doctor recommends that she talk to Frank and ask for help to be left alone. So, Anna innocently meets Frank and tells him about her wish to be left alone, but he wants something in return for her safety. Anna is not interested in his proposal and returns to her cell. She is disgusted by the fact that everyone in prison only has one thing on their minds: to get her. Jeannie tries to comfort her with compliments about her beauty. It's difficult for Anna to resist Jeannie's advances, and she ends up sleeping with her. The next day, while walking in the yard, Killa blocks her path and intimidates her. Furious, Anna decides to join Cody's gang for her safety. But Cody tells her to prove if she is good enough for the gang and orders her to go beat Killa. Anna accepts the challenge, goes directly to Killa, and slaps her hard. Cody records the whole fight with her hidden camera. Frank sends Anna to solitary confinement naked for 2 days as punishment. He threatens to keep her in isolation for an entire month if she doesn't satisfy his desires. Not knowing what to do, Anna gives in to Frank's demands and pampers him. Now that she has completed Cody's task, she is integrated into the gang. Cody gives her a small welcome gift. She can't resist Cody's beauty either and sits down to eat with her. The next day, Anna's mother comes to visit her. She still blames her daughter for her husband's death and refuses to believe that he ever forced her. Anna tells her that he had been using her since she was young and that she was aware of it but did nothing. Furious, her mother slaps her and calls her ungrateful. Disappointed and feeling betrayed by her own mother, Anna leaves in tears. While Anna hangs out with her new gang, Killa attacks her, but this time she is not alone and slaps Killa with all the force she has. Then she is summoned to Frank's office. He blackmails her with the footage of the fight that will affect her prison sentence unless they do exactly what he asks. Anna agrees to do it even though it disgusts her, and Frank calmly goes about his business. Frustrated by all this, she slaps Jeannie in anger. During an inspection, one of the guards notices the cut on Jeannie's lips and takes Anna to Frank, but this time he does not sleep with her. Anna accuses him of forcing her against her will every day. Frank gets angry and threatens to send her to an adult prison, where she will know what it feels like to be forced. Anna rushes to Cody's cell and asks for a stimulant. Cody gives it to her and expresses her feelings. She tells Anna that she worries about her, but Anna gets angry at this sudden affection and decides to leave the gang. Later, Anna sees girls in the yard taking dangerous substances. She joins them and takes some too. Cody sees this and feels bad for her and asks her to stop, but Anna refuses to listen and tells her to leave her alone, so Cody officially kicks her out of the gang. Now that Anna is alone, Killa prepares her revenge to even the score. Anna loses her mind and injects herself with more substances daily, which affects her health. She still manages to beat Killa. It seems that Anna really likes Killa, After all, she is her loyal client for slapping. Frank sends her back to isolation. Anna is now completely addicted to the substance and wants even more shortly after being released. Cody, who still cares about her, tries to reason with her. Anna threatens to do the unthinkable and says that all she wants is to be left alone. A guard arrives in time, and she is taken back to isolation. Without drugs for days, she starts to lose her mind. She picks up a broken piece of a tray and tries to cut her wrists, but a guard sees her in time and quickly sends her for treatment. During her treatment, Anna sees more patients like her who have lost their minds due to drugs. One of the patients even loses her life because of her addiction. Anna realizes her mistake and decides to stop taking drugs. She also asks to see her mother. Finally, her mother feels sorry for having sent her daughter to prison before knowing the whole truth. She promises to free her as soon as possible. What do you think? Should Anna forgive her mother? Let us know in the comments and give us a thumbs up. It's always appreciated. After fully recovering, she goes to see Frank and offers herself to him on one condition: that he keeps everyone away from her and lets her be alone. Frank accepts the condition because that's all he cares about. He also wants her to participate in a talent show. He gives her a cello and asks her to practice. When Cody learns this, she attacks Anna, cutting her face and assaulting her again. Anna feels betrayed by Frank for not keeping his promise. So she decides to reveal everything to the doctors, but unfortunately, Frank sees everything on the cameras and orders one of the prisoners to take care of the doctor. On the day of the show in the prison, Anna impresses everyone with her cello skills. At the end of the show, Frank comes to see her and tells her that he has obtained a hearing with the parole board. In exchange, they ask Anna for a night of fun. Later, Anna talks to Jeannie about the hearing. Jeannie warns her not to get too excited, as Frank might be manipulating her. So Anna decides to record a meeting between her and Frank to later use it during the hearing as a way out. She asks Cody to lend her phone so they can use it. Then she goes to meet Frank, who tells her that he can't wait to be with her one last time before her release. Anna successfully films the act. On the day of her hearing for parole, she provides convincing answers, impressing all the members. Anna was about to obtain her parole, but Frank betrayed her and asked the members to reject her request because Anna is a violent girl who often causes disturbances in prison. No worries. Anna has a backup plan. She shows everyone the video she recorded earlier. Frank realizes he has messed up and tries to delete the video, but it's too late for him and he gets arrested by the police. After witnessing the act, the members of the parole board decide to grant her freedom. Anna is finally released from prison and says goodbye to Jeannie and Cody. After everything she has endured, she finally has the chance to play the cello in front of many people and fulfills her dream of becoming a professional cellist. A new life awaits her, full of promises.